Hey, boys and girls, these are the answers to the Edulastic assignment. You should have seen the answers already, but just a little bit of an explanation for each one of them. First question is the probability of you ever having another teacher as interesting as I am is 0. Well, if something has a probability of 0, that means it can't happen. So obviously this one's true because you'll never find someone that's more interesting than I am. Next, think about a standard number cube. The probability of rolling a 1 is 1/6. So the probability of on a standard number cube, so that's got 6 sides. If something has 6 sides, the probability of rolling a 1 is 1/6. All right. Now, if something has 8 sides, if you have an 8-sided cube, so that has numbers 1 through 8 on there, the probability of rolling a 1 is now 1/8. So this represents 1/6 represents about a 16.7% chance of happening, and this represents a 12.5% chance of happening. So the question says the event of rolling a 1 is more likely to happen with an 8-sided cube than with a 6-sided cube. Well, that's false because the probability of rolling a 1 with an 8-sided cube goes down in percentage as opposed to a 6-sided cube. So this one's going to be false. Number 3, so there are 3 red marbles, 4 yellow, 8 pink, and 3 greens. You randomly choose one. What's the probability of selecting a red marble? So remember, when we talked about probability, it was favorable over total outcomes. So what outcomes are favorable? How many outcomes are favorable to rolling a red marble? Well, that's going to be our picking a red marble. That's 3, because there are 3 red marbles. Now, if we look here, there's 18 marbles altogether, so the probability of picking a red is 3/18 or 1/6. All right, so this is going to be 1/6. Next up, all right, same question, same numbers, but now what's the probability of selecting a pink marble? Well, a pink marble, there's 4 favorable outcomes, and again, there are 18 total outcomes. So if I just reduce this, this is 2/9. All right, so that's going to be 2/9. So you roll a standard number cube. What's the probability of rolling a 2? Especially when there's a fraction. So a standard number cube has 6 sides. So there's a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, and a 6. So there are, rolling a 2, there's 1 favorable outcome out of a total of 6 outcomes. So the answer to that is 1/6. For the next one, you write each letter of the word brainstorm on its own index card and place them face down. What's the probability of choosing a vowel? So we have B, R, A, I, N, S, T, O, R, M. So vowels, let's see, we have 1, 2, 3 vowels. So we have 3 vowels out of a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 3 out of 10. Obviously 3/10 isn't there. We're looking for a percent here. So 3/10 is the same thing as 30%. All right, same numbers as before. What's the probability of selecting a red or a yellow marble? Well, there's 3 red, there's 4 yellow, so that means there's a total of 7 favorable outcomes out of our 18 total outcomes. So that's going to be 7/18. The next one, you write each word together. What's the probability of randomly choosing a T? So in this word here, I have 1 T, 2 T's. So it's 2 over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 over 8. There's 8 total possibilities. So that means the probability should be 1/4, which equates to 25%. So that's going to be D. And then what's the probability of rolling a number less than 5 on a standard number cube? So if we look at a standard number cube, these are the total outcomes. These are all the outcomes. So what's the probability of rolling a number less than 5? Well, that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 options are less than 5. So it's 4 out of 6, which is the same thing as 2/3. And then last one, there are 5 students in a group: Amy, Sarah, Jack, David, and Heather. Each one of those names written on an index card. Event C is randomly choosing a name with less than 5 letters. So we got to find how many names here have less than 5 letters. So we know Amy does. Sarah has 5, so that's not less than 5. Jack has less than 5. David has 5, and Heather has more than 5. So it's going to be 2 out of those 5. So 2/5 is the answer. And submit. Got it all done. What? I do. Selecting a pink marble. I can't believe we did this. So there's 8 pink. There's 2 9s. Oh. I said, okay, so there's 8 pink marbles, and there's 18 total marbles. So 2 goes into here 4 times, and 2 goes into there 9 times, so it's 4 9s. For some reason now I have in my head that I said 4 9s. I said 4 18s, so okay, I apologize. So the answer to this one is 8 18ths or 4 9ths. And yes, I know what you're thinking. And the answer is yes. I did that on purpose. Okay. Anyway, email me with any questions.